Doing another live show. Nothing serious today, just a little bit of fun. So I wanted to start an altered book. I haven't done an altered book in a long time, and I enjoy altered books. And while I get things up and running and make sure everything's working correctly, I will just show this one that I did. This is my first one, actually. Did this one quite a while ago. This is a live stream, so I may be talking to people as they come in and stuff. So if you're watching a recording, I'm not just talking to myself and imaginary friends. You know, maybe a little bit of that. But so this will be up as a recording so that you can see it at a later time. So about 15 years ago, 12 years ago, when I was doing paper crafts, I did a few altered books. I enjoyed altering books, and I did a few. This one was the first one I ever did, and I didn't do it really well. It's really dark, and I don't really like. I have a video with this. It's just a slideshow of the pages. I don't like looking at this one very much because it's a glued spine, and the pages are, I got them fairly wet when I did it, and the pages are fairly fragile, and they are more than likely going to come out. So I don't really like messing around with it too much. But an altered book basically is a book that you put stuff in, or some people cut pages out of it. Some people actually make like a book safe where they take a whole bunch of pages and embed things into the pages. I had taken some pages out, and I glued a bunch of stuff in. I used ink pads and pieces of scrapbook paper and stuff just to decorate the pages. I didn't do a whole lot to alter it. I just kind of added stuff to it. And I did it at a time when all the distressing was going on. The distress inks were just coming out and stuff. And most of what I had done is really dark. So I don't like that so much anymore. I try to lighten stuff up now. So for anybody that's here, say hello so I know that you're here. And obviously I need to glue some of this back down because it's coming up. But the pages, they're very weak. And I've got allergies going on, so I'm going to sneeze. Hi, Victor. How are you today? I added all kinds of scrapbook paper. I embossed images in here. This is tissue paper, magazine pictures. You can hardly see some of the details. There's a candle here in the window, but you can't really see it. Like I said, it's really dark. And it was just something I was just playing around with, just to do something. It's what everybody was doing at the time, and I just wanted to play along. And so this was the very first one I ever did. And part of the problem too is I've gotten stuff into the binding here, and you can see that it's cracking. Every time I turn a page, it's cracking even more. So I got a lot of stuff in the spine, and it's breaking the spine. I didn't take enough pages out of it, probably, so it's unhappy. It's an unhappy altered book. So I needed to take more pages out of it, I probably needed to glue some pages together because some of this stuff that I glued into it is kind of stiff and bulky, and it's kind of fighting against the pages. I'm so glad you're good, Victor. It's wonderful for you to stop by and say hello. So this is probably the only time I'll do a flip through because this book, it is falling apart. So I probably will put it up on the shelf and try not to open it again. This I used a pattern piece. I like the arrows and the numbers and stuff on dressmakers patterns. I use those sometimes like tissue paper. So my fish, love the fish. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. The book is actually falling apart as we speak here, and the pages do not want to turn anymore. So I might have to put some glue in there and see if I can fix it up a little bit. So it's kind of boring. There's not a whole lot to it. And it's really dark. But it was fun to do. So I'm going to do something like that again. A little lighthearted, altering book kind of thing. And have some fun with it. There's my elephant. I love the elephant. I have not seen your collage book. I'll need to go and check that out. Victor, I will go look at it. I've been, the last couple of weeks, I've been not having too much time for video watching. I hope to get a bunch of video watching done this weekend, as I am kind of behind and need to go start doing that. I will have to go do that though. So I got a couple of books at the Dollar Tree. One is very questionable, and I do not want to go through that whole thing again. It's a very questionable story, and I was kind of shocked when I got it home and saw what I had. So I did like the fact that it had some great illustrations in it. Some of them are really great, and some of them are very iffy. So I like the color on that one. So I thought that I would take some of the pages out of here and start altering it. But I can't show you all of it because it's a little, it's questionable. It's just a little questionable. I was very shocked I found something like that at, oh, you created, thanks to me. I will definitely check it out, Victor. I will go and look probably tonight. I will go look. I'm excited now. I'm going to go see that. That'll be fun to see. We got some other people here. If you say hello, I know that you're here. This one is just a little friendship book with some cute little pictures in it, and I thought I might alter that one as well. I don't know if I'll get to this one today. I really want to get to this one because I don't want to look at it anymore, and I think it is a glued in binding, kind of like the one I just showed. So if this thing falls apart, I won't be very sad because it is definitely not the kind of book I want to read. We'll just say it that way. So I am going to start taking out some pages. There's some illustrations in here that I want to keep, and there are some illustrations in here I definitely do not want to keep. So normally what I would do when tearing out book pages is I would go through a certain amount and take a certain amount out, but I marked the pages that I wanted to get rid of, just because that didn't work real well. Like I said, there's some questionable stuff in here that I want to get rid of and that I don't want in here. I don't want to have to look at. And so I'm kind of going through in an odd kind of fashion, and I looked at it before and kind of marked the pages that I want to get out of here. And so I am just going to be ripping out those pages that I marked, so I can leave the stuff that I want to leave and get rid of the stuff I want to get rid of. So this is all I'm going to do, is I'm tearing out. I like to tear out at least half the pages when I do something like this. See, I love that illustration. I think that's really cool. And I look forward to adding stuff to that. So I do like to take out at least half the pages because I'm gluing stuff on both sides usually of the page, so you're adding quite a bit of bulk to your book. So that gives the spine some room to move around and do some fun things. Here's one of those illustrations that's just questionable. The guy with no head, it got exploded off. Why? I don't even know if I can use that in something else. I like the colors, but I don't know. I don't know. Usually I use the pages that I tear out in other projects, but we will see. Maybe I can use some of them. And since it's a glued binding, I don't have to worry about the other half of the page falling out if I do this. All the pages are glued in. So, like I said, I marked them ahead of time. Hopefully I marked it enough. And I am not going to be doing a whole lot with this book. A lot of times when I do an altered book, I cover almost all the page. But this one I'm kind of thinking I might Hi, Vicki. Put another hit on that man. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. We're not talking about the book, Vicki. We talked about the book in the last video. If you want to hear me complain about this book, I was completely shocked when I got this book home. So we're not going to talk about the things that must not be mentioned. So I still can't believe I found this at the Dollar Tree. You know, they must get their books in bulk. You know, they probably don't really know what kind of books they're getting and would not have ever thought about getting something kind of like this. Vicki, I've been messing around with, let me get these pages out of here. I've been messing around with the stamp. I tried to do the flip-flop, and I heated up that flip-flop. Gosh, I was out there forever. I want to say at least 15 minutes. So I and I had the heat gun like right on top of it, trying to get it hot enough to do something. I put the stamp in there, and it barely did a, can't see it. It barely did an indent at all from the stamp. I don't know if I'm using the right kind of flip-flop or what, but that did not work really well. I'm going to have to, Rosemary Morris was the one that mentioned using flip-flops for making stamps with. And I'll have to ask her what kind of flip-flop she's using, because I've seen other people do it too, or I've heard of other people doing it, and they don't seem to have as much trouble as I've obviously been having. So I will look into that a little bit more, but I did play around with the ones that I made Tuesday, and what I did was I went back and kind of doubled up the lines and used just a smidgen, a fraction bigger or smaller circle. So I kind of really made the lines really indented. And it kind of, I'm getting there. We're getting closer and closer. Every single time we're getting closer. So there's still hope. And I was also thinking, not that I am very good with an X-Acto knife, because I'm a little afraid of them, so I don't use them hardly at all. I do have one, but I don't think I've used it once. I'm thinking X-Acto knife some circles and put them down on a piece of cardboard or something. Getting closer is better, definitely. I'm getting there. I'm going to show you. Let me get these pages out of here. Some interesting illustrations in here. It's different. Definitely it's a different kind of book. I love the colors. Pinks and oranges and stuff. I just love the colors. I don't know how many pages. I didn't count. See, I love that one. I don't know why. I just love the colors on that. Hi, Helen. I was kind of late getting here, too. I'm trying to... got upset yesterday. My TV, DVD, DVR thingamajigger decided not to work 4 minutes before the Survivor finale. 4 minutes before the finale, mind you. So I had to watch the finale on a little tiny TV, which is no fun, and I was just checking to see it actually is working now. I feel like I need to take more pages out of it. It doesn't feel like it's skinny enough, but I am not going to be putting a lot of stuff in here. I am not going to be painting in here. I'm going to add color, but I'm going to add color with stamp pads. And let me just take that page out. Let me just take a few more pages out because it's just a little too thick still. get that one out, just so I can add stuff and not worry about the spine getting all angry. We don't want an angry spine. And I want to be able to cover up some of these remaining pictures. Oh, that was one page that was supposed to come out. So that looks all right. I'll take that one too. That looks all right. And I'm just going to add some tissue papers. I am going to add some magazine pictures and some stuff. But it's mostly just a book to have some fun with. I did not read this book. I don't even, I mean, I started to, when I looked at it and saw what it was, I am not interested in that kind of a book. I was very disturbed. So no, I did not read the book. Hi, Dee Dee. Just joking. Thanks, Helen. So sweet. Hi, Dee Dee. I didn't get a chance to watch. I'm still shocked at all that. I'm still in shock. But you got my mind working. And I don't know what to do with these. Some of these pictures I think I want to use, but I think I'm going to go through them when everybody's not watching so I can get the questionable ones gone and missing. Hi, Mitzi. So I started, I went and did things yesterday and got back in time for the finale, the Survivor finale. And of course, my TV, my DVD, my DVR box decided, hi Dixie, decided to not work 4 minutes before the Survivor finale started. I'm like, I could not get the stupid thing to work. So I had to watch the finale on a little tiny TV. So I couldn't watch videos last night. I had to watch the finale. But anyway, so I started watching that video today. I haven't watched the whole thing. But you've got my mind working, Dee Dee. And it's kind of tying into something that I want to do. I get a lot of questions about where I get my images for glue books and what people could use instead of magazines. So I am going to do a show on alternative images for stuff, and I am going to use some of those kinds of things in that magazine journal. It'll be a great it'll be a great sample. It'll be fun to use some of those kinds of things. I almost feel like we're doing a collaboration here. It would be. I don't want to tweet during Survivor. I'm watching Survivor. All my attention is. I couldn't believe that she won. I don't know, but I'm not tweeting. Oh, no. I'm watching. Watching. So yeah, you've got me thinking that would be a great book to show some alternative kinds of things. You watch and tweet. I see. I would forget about the tweet. I'm all into watching. I'm cussing at the TV and don't do that and and yeah. I don't know if I could tweet. So Hi, Eileen. Hey, I tweeted this time. I tweeted. You guys are horrible. I'm doing my best here. Okay. So I keep showing this this book. This book is questionable. It will be a altered book. Hi, Sarah. And so I wanted to show, but no link. Well, no one showed me how to put a link in there. You can put links in Twitter? I did. I tweeted about 15 minutes before I started. An altered book is not the same as a glue book. An altered book, you tweeted the link. I don't know how to tweet, guys. Be gentle with me. I'm trying here. At least I tweeted that I was coming on. I don't know how to put a link in. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I do all my Facebook stuff on my computer, so I don't know how to do that. I'm not a computer person. Give me ink pads and stuff. Copy and paste. If I don't have my Facebook on my phone though, how can I copy and paste it? Hi, Linda. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm just messing around here today. Where do I copy the link from though? I don't know where I would get the link. See, I don't have YouTube on my phone either. I don't use my phone very much. See, I do all my YouTube stuff on my computer. I do all my Facebook stuff on my computer. All that stuff is on my computer, not my phone. And then I don't know how to. I can use Twitter on my computer. See, I'm just stupid with this stuff. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm planning on doing with this, an altered book, you're altering a book. A glue book is adding collage pictures, and I can tweet on my computer. Okay. Okay. That's the next step, and it might take me a few minutes to figure that one out. I do need a teenager to help me. My kids are all in other various states. They're not teenagers anymore, but I don't have anybody to help me, teenager or anything. Sometimes the YouTube tutorials don't help me very much. I get kind of frustrated with them saying push this button and I can't find that button. Anyway, so I'm just planning on doing a bunch of stamp pads in here, and I probably should have pulled those out. I don't have them all here, but I did want to show you, Vicki, this stamp that I did, and I don't know what I did with it now. So I'll use these magazine pictures so you can kind of see. This one I kind of redid a little bit. Like I said, I went over the lines a couple of times with a little bit larger or smaller circle. So that's kind of what I ended up with that one. And I did redo this one a little bit too. So if I spent time with a brand new piece of foam and really did this specifically, I think we would almost have it. We're getting really, really close. If I spent some time with it, we're going to have this stamp. It's pretty close. This is the stamp we're going for. But we're getting there. So if I spent a couple more minutes and just did it really slowly and did double lines, I think we've got it. I think we almost got it. But the flip-flop thing did not work. I don't know what kind of flip-flops people use for that. So I am going to, and I still haven't answered that question. They're looking kind of cool, aren't they? Even if that's all we get, they're still kind of fun. Hi, Janet. So yeah, I mean, at least we're getting pretty close. The stamp that we're going for is a Hero Art stamp. And I've got this probably 15 years ago, and yeah, I kind of like that they're distorted a little bit too. I kind of want to do one that's kind of lopsided, like it's wobbling around. So it'll be fun to play around and get some more of these. So I think this is the way to go with the fun foam. So I will be working on that this weekend. So that's that. And what an altered book is, you take a lot of people for altered books. They take a book and they take pages out so that they can add things to it. But altered books have, a lot of times they have pop-outs where you open up the page and something kind of springs up from the page just the way it's glued in. I'm not going to go that fancy this time. In the future I may. Sometimes they'll cut out pages and put objects inside, that kind of thing. Altered books, you're altering the book that's there. Sometimes they're painting the pages so that you can still see the text through the paint or the color, and you're just adding stuff to the book. A glue book, I would call a glue book something that's completely like the throwaway one. I mean, I have not left a single bit of this page so that you can see what was underneath it. A glue book, I think, is more, adding all kinds of stuff so that it's covering the page. An altered book is adding and enhancing the page. Hi, Munga. Meg, or is that Meg? Was Jean supposed to stream today? Am I taking up Jean's space here? I didn't know Jean was supposed to stream today. This was kind of an impromptu for me. I told everybody Tuesday that I would do it today, so that's the difference between a glue book and an altered book, is in my opinion. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything. An altered book is pretty close to a glue book. Sure. A lot of people do, when they're working in an altered book, a lot of people do glue pages together. A lot of people will, it does strengthen the page sometimes. If you're adding a lot of stuff, sometimes gluing pages together, sometimes gluing pages together will strengthen the page. If you're adding a lot of heavy stuff and things, I don't like the way pages wrinkle when you glue them together. I usually add enough stuff to like a glue book or an altered book that you're strengthening the pages. I don't know with this one. I really don't plan on adding a ton of stuff. I just kind of wanted a place to play and to do some things. And since I'm just not even doing anything, I might as well start stenciling, because stenciling takes forever. So I'm just going to start stenciling while I talk. How's that? So you can see something. So yeah, I don't usually glue my pages together, just because I probably should sometimes. In the book that I showed at the beginning, those pages should have been glued together. I don't plan on putting a lot of wet stuff in here, so the pages should be, they won't get real fragile. If they don't get real wet, they'll be fine. And if this book falls apart, I will not be sad. You like to put drawers in altered books. I have not done that. I do like the looks of drawers in books. I think those are fun. Very fun. I like pop-ups too. I've done a couple pop-ups, but not enough. So maybe that's something I should practice and put some of those in here. A lot of people, put all kinds of stuff in altered books, and they'll glue more than 2 pages together sometimes. Just to strengthen them. At this point, I don't really care about this book. I got it at the Dollar Tree. I was very shocked when I got home and found that it was about a pornographic film being made by a soldier whose friends all got blown up, and I don't even know. Very questionable. Very, not something that I really wanted to read. So I am not real sad about doing stuff to it at all. I'm going to do stuff to this book. Lots of stuff. And I'm just going to add some color, random. I'm not going to think too much about any of it. I sprayed some tissue paper today. I don't know what kind of glue to use to put in here. But I did notice there's another questionable picture. Oh, this book. I don't know about this book. Just don't know about this book. So I'm just going to use glue stick, just because it's dry and won't wrinkle my pages and won't add a whole bunch of stuff, and that really didn't cover a whole lot. Maybe a couple of layers of tissue paper will be good for that. And I'm not putting anything special in this book. I was kind of thinking I would have fun with these really cool illustrations, but now that it's a weird story thing, I'm not real attached to this book, so I really don't care what it looks like. Boy, that chat is really going around fast. I like this stencil. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I like Hobby Lobby. I like it that it's got 4 different things, 4 different shapes, stencils. I like it. I like it. You guys are using stuff that I never even heard of. I'm going to cut this stuff off. So that's all I'm doing, is I'm just kind of adding some stuff to this book, trying to have some fun with it. Nothing serious, just a little fun. And I'm going to use some of my throwaway collage bits in here. Just because I can. And I'm not going to, go from page to page and like start to finish a page. I'm just going to randomly flip through and play around with it and see what happens. I don't have any plans for this, so I don't have, where's my magazine? There it is. So whatever it is. I'm looking forward to that magazine journal, Dee Dee. You've got my mind all thinking about it, and I haven't got to see it yet, really. Like I said, I started watching the video, but I was trying to get stuff together for this, so I didn't get to really see it. but I think it'll be a great sample to show other kinds of collage elements. You know, you don't have to buy magazines to get images to do things with. I know that people, I got emailed by someone from the UK. Magazines are just too expensive to buy, especially if you're just cutting them up. And I understand that. I'm all for using free stuff. So I'm coming up with all kinds of stuff, some substitute stuff to use. Sorry, I had to have a drink there. We don't have to use magazines. We can. Well, there's plenty of other stuff. So I'm going to do a whole video this next week on alternative things to use for glue books and collage and good stuff. And that book, Dee Dee, will be perfect to show some of that stuff. I'm real excited. I'm still shocked though. I was just popped in for a minute before I went on my errands to say hello, and because I had just looked at my email and noticed that you were streaming. Just thought I'd pop in and say hello. It's really a cool book, what I've seen so far. A little catalog thing. That alligator stamp. That's so cute. It's, you know, so many people have so much stuff, and that's tissue paper, so the glue is leaking through it. I should actually dry it or something. Put some more stencils on it or something. Where are my dusters? I'm going to use some dusters. Put some color on that. Just a little bit of color. You did, yeah. I was getting ready to go, so I didn't get to really see what was going on. Somebody had mentioned the alligator, and I looked at the screen on the computer long enough to see you take the alligator away or something, and I'm like, oh. And then somebody asked to see it closer because it was so cute. And then I'm like, that is really cute. Just, you know, just stamp it in there somewhere because I really want to get a good look at that because that's the sweetest little thing. And then you got to some page and some kind of blemish. You got some paint on somebody's arm or something. And you said, she needs a tattoo. And I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, figure out some kind of tattoo. And I left the chat. I left walking out the door. I'm like, wait a minute. That alligator would be the perfect tattoo. And so I stopped and emailed you real fast. Could you put that as a tattoo on her blemish? Thought that would be really kind of funny. I think it would be real funny. And that way I get a copy of, or I get to see that alligator. That's so funny. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. It's just hilarious. Love that. Where is, I had some bit I threw in here. This is all my throwaway stuff. Things that don't, well, that's kind of interesting. Stuff that I probably should have just thrown away, but you know, I don't throw anything away. Where are my scissors? So why not just use that and find a face for her. I don't have any of my faces in here. I have to add that later. So I just thought I would do a little bit of streaming today. Not to do anything serious, but just to play and talk to everybody and say hi and why not kind of thing. What else am I going to do? Start another project. Like, I really need to start another project. I really need to finish some of my other ones. So, oh, wow, I do have this face. I do have a face. I have that face, but it's kind of, it goes too well. Do I have something else? Ooh, love that one. Yes, she needs to be there. Like that. So this is just altering a book, just adding stuff and really not planning anything. I mean, it's not very much fun to watch, I don't think, but what are you going to do, huh? Let's make this page purple. Add some color to it. Okay, what's wrong with this? If all else fails, just put color on the page, right? Who needs to take time to use a duster when that works just as well? Let's put red on here. Boy, that chat can really go by fast when there's a lot of people here, huh? Do any of you, Eileen said that she does the altered books. Does anybody else do altered books? Have done altered books? Okay, why was that? Have I lost my chat? It's not moving all of a sudden. You're just big talkers. Talking's good. You've done a couple, the altered books. What kinds of things do you do in your altered books? Sarah's done some. I haven't done any in quite a while, and I'm sure different things are going on with altered books now. Sarah said Ellen's doing one. A decorative heart with wire and thread. That sounds interesting. None of yours are finished, Sarah? Who needs to finish stuff? It's all about making stuff, right? That's what I always say. Find something that you want to have fun doing that keeps you doing stuff. That's all that's important, that you're doing something. Who says they're not finished? And you had themes. Meg, is that you? Dixie sketches and doodles in some and glues in others. I mean, altered books can be so many things, so just curious. Sarah, you prefer a blank page? Kind of like an art journal then? I mean, some people do art journals in like novels and things. You're going to do the video with a heart next week? I think I'm going to have to take a week off to see all these videos. I am. I'm missing out on all kinds of stuff. We need something on this page. What do we need? What do I have? Here's the headless girl to go with the headless guy. She's interesting. I don't know why I'm putting all these girls in this book. Need something else. Something else. I like catalogs, interior decorating catalogs and stuff like that. I like chandeliers and couches and chairs and stuff, staircases, doors and windows. I'm not seeing anything in this basket that's making me happy. I didn't prepare real well for this. Potato chips. I should put potato chips in it. How about the funny little dog? It's a kind of a heavy magazine page though. Funny little dog in this funny little book. He can cover some of that nastiness out. That's a chair. I think this book will not have any kind of theme. Just anything goes kind of thing. So, another girl. I've got too many girls going on here. There's a clock. I like the clock. I do not need collage stuff Dee Dee, I've got a lot of stuff that I have not yet taken out of magazines. So I'm trying to use up some of the stuff I've got. I've got lots. I collect all kinds of stuff. When I go over the border, when I travel, I always stop at the rest stops at the at state lines, except the one for Georgia is closed at the moment, so I wasn't able to get anything there. But I love the welcome centers at the state lines. They got great brochures and stuff with things to do in the state and different areas to visit and what's to see and what's going on and happenings, and they've got great brochures. And I always go in there and get all kinds of fun stuff for zoos and museums and, you know, everything. So I've got all that stuff that I need to go through. I have a lot of catalogs that are sent to me. I like catalogs a lot. I have a lot of stuff. Every once in a while I will buy a magazine, but I don't buy magazines very much. I don't like buying stuff. I'm not a shopper. So now that I am not working for the first time in a long time, not spending money is a good thing. So I don't. I have quite a few magazine type things in the city. I moved to Montgomery, Alabama in July. I've not been here very long, and this is my first allergy season. There's something out there that's I don't like very much. I don't know what it is, but it's messing with me. Oh, some Tiffany glass. Tiffany glass. I bet those are wonderful colors. I don't have anything like that. There's a bunch of magazines that free publications. I get stuff at the grocery store. They're advertising things for, you know, like recipes and, you know, what they're trying to get you to buy and stuff like that. There's parenting magazines. There's a magazine that Montgomery puts out for events in the area that's got great stuff in it. I have a lot of stuff. So, but, you know, as a hoarder, I can always use more. You know, other people's stuff is always neater than yours. Isn't that how it works? That's how it works in my head. Oh, we can do the sheep. I'm going to stamp these sheep on Tuesday. Let's use the sheep. And then I make my own collage stuff too, TD. I use my stamps and stuff. But you can never have too much. I do have to say. You can never have too much. When you have options, it makes life a lot more fun. A lot more fun. I'll put that on a green page. I have all my collage bits in different shoe boxes for different projects, so I have things together. I can grab a shoe box to do faces, or I can grab a shoe box to do glue book. and I've got stuff to use, and I don't have to go searching for stuff. So sometimes I know I've got something and can't find it because it's in one of my various shoe boxes and I'm not sure where it went to. And I've got probably 10 shoe boxes going at the moment. I got a lot of projects going. Makes life interesting. I did see Vicki, your confetti page. You know, I bet I've got some confetti that you might not have. It's hard to see what you do have on that page. The little confettis are so small. You had the birthday cakes, and I think I had those, but I have this one that's got the party hats and stars. And there was another one that I came across. I like confetti too. Oh, I found at Hobby Lobby Easter eggs, Easter egg confetti. So those could be added to your pages. I might have to send you a few of those so that you have some interesting ones. Is Vicki here? I don't have any of my birds with me. I need to put this dog somewhere. Okay, if I cut it straight, that would be really helpful. And I'm not cutting it straight. Let me cut it straight. That's helpful. That's better. Vicki's not here, is she? You guys don't like glitter? have more tissue paper somewhere to put in here. I kind of like these illustrations, but not really. I'll put some stamps in. Getting kind of messy here. I'm getting kind of confused trying to find stuff. I really shouldn't be using glue stick with tissue paper. Tissue paper is not strong enough. Oh well. Just adding some more color to that. What happened to that book page I was using? Here it is. Here it is. Little strips of this. You like this page? This is, most of these are illustrations that I kind of liked, and it's the reason I bought the book to begin with. I liked the book until I got it home and really looked at it. Then I didn't like it so much. So I like the messiness of this page, these illustrations as well. I just don't like the content, the story. So I'm just going to add to the messiness. I really liked that one. I thought that was really cool. I think this is the page I flipped to and decided, yeah, I needed to spend a whole $1 for that book just to do something with. I kind of like that one too. It needs a hot air balloon. I think I have some hot air balloons I could add to that page. Let's see here. I swear I do. That might be interesting. I thought I did. I like those colors with that. I like color. Put a couch or a chair on one of these pages. Should put a tree on something. I swear I had some hot air balloons in here. Why is it whenever you're looking for something you can't find it? There they are. That will work. Now I've got a whole bunch more stuff that I don't need on this table. I don't know if I like the colors together. Now that I've dug it out, I'll have to find something else. So, what I need to do is use my fun foam. Because I use my fun foam in everything. I like the fun foam. Except I don't want to get it too wet. I don't want to get this book too wet. So I'll just spritz it a little bit. Oops. We put some purple on there too. I think my purple is going. I only use it all the time because I love purple. And I am going to use a little bit of this teal. Let's just make this whole thing just messy, really messy. Why not? And then we'll put something on top of that. What can I put on top of that? A drink. Well, we've got quite a few people here. Have I said hello to everyone? I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I'm just not seeing a whole lot I want to put in here. Nothing's calling to me. That'll be interesting. I'll put him in there. Uh-oh. Need to change out my page. So is anybody else working on projects? Are we just all, uh-oh. Might have to put some paper on that. It wants to stick. We don't want it to stick. You're working on projects in your mind. Oh, I do too much of that. I never seem to get anything done. Either I'm working on projects or I'm planning videos. Working on it in your mind. I don't know if I like that. I'm running out of willpower to keep working in this book. I think I need a break. I got other things I need to cover up. Get some tissue paper and put that in here. fresh page. That's making my fingers all gluey. Which is fine. You put the sheep in there. You guys planning trips? Where's the lid to that? I've lost the lid. There it is. All these lights on. Getting kind of hot in here. Don't want my glue to dry up. Not entirely, anyway. Well, as soon as you say retreat, Dee Dee, you know, millions of people are going to show up. Tons and tons of people. I know I'm not that far away. 2 hours, 2.5 hour drive. I did enjoy going to IKEA. I don't have a Barnes & Noble here. I don't have a Staples here. Don't have IKEA. Just have to go every once in a while when I need something. Can you believe it? I don't have a Barnes & Noble or a Staples? I mean, what kind of a city do I live in? Oh. Yep, if you say retreat, I'll be there, I think. Maybe. An art retreat does sound fun. Can't imagine getting a whole lot done, though. I did something to that and never did anything. Need some stencil on this, I think. Some interesting stencil. Stencil. We'll use purple. Haven't used purple yet. Got too much stuff out here. What did I do with a... There it is. What did I do with it? You're going to crack that whip? So I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of that video, Dee Dee. I'm so surprised. And you know, that's the best ever shout out that you could have done for me. I don't think... I'm not much of a portrait person. I don't get my picture taken, or I don't like my picture taken. I don't have very many pictures of myself. Getting a picture for the magazine was quite an ordeal for me, trying to get a nice picture, a decent picture, any kind of picture. It took me weeks to get the one that I used. It's not something that I enjoy. So the shout out that you did, that is going to be the bestest, funnest, wonderfulest. I'm really flattered that you would give me a shout out, Dee Dee. Thanks so much. I'm still kind of shocked. But my brain has been working overtime what I'm going to do with all those pages. How many pages? You said it was 50 pages? Photoshop. Yeah, if you know how to use a computer and Photoshop, that would be ideal, but I don't have Photoshop, so that's not going to work for me. And I don't know anybody with it either, so thanks so much, Dee Dee. Yeah, we do need to. Oh, I'm messing up my pattern here. Yeah, I mean, supporting everybody is great, and you do such a great job of all your shout-outs and doing your portraits of everybody and drawing attention to other people. I mean, it's beyond what people usually do. It's pretty cool that you do such things. And it'll be fun to do. It's kind of like doing a collaboration, huh? Are you talking Martian, Dee Dee? It means a lot to me, Dee, that you would think of me and do that. And I was watching while I was there, seeing some of the pages that you were doing. My mind has just gone crazy. So much that can be done with something like that. It'll be fun. It'll be really a lot of fun. It'll be a nice thing to show. I've got ink all over my hands now. Nice thing to show different kinds of images to use for collage and stuff. It'll be nice. Is Dee Dee taking over for Jean? Let's get a blank page out here. Mail it out on Monday. I'm in no hurry, so I really appreciate it, Dee Dee. I want to do the video on some different places to get stuff for collage. I'm going to do that on Tuesday, I think. Will be my Tuesday stream, because I've gotten a lot of questions. When people start emailing me, asking me, what else can I use other than magazines? A lot of people, are interested in the glue books and collaging, and magazines just aren't always easy to find. So I am going to do that video, some different kinds of ideas for some stuff, and then I'm going to gather those kinds of things and put them all, use them in there and see what happens. See what it looks like. I have to watch the rest of that video too. You shocked me like crazy when I popped in just to say hello. There she is. Scared me. Scared me a little. Where's my lid? There it is. Yeah, my library does not give away their magazines. I don't. They would not even tell me what they did with their old magazines. They must have people that have claimed them or something, but they won't. They don't get rid of anything. My library in Tampa was great. It had a little shop that they would put old books, outdated magazines, old books that were losing pages and stuff and they would sell all kinds of stuff, which was really cool. Because then you could get old books and encyclopedias and whatever they had really cheap because they didn't want it anymore. I also got some from them that they were just throwing away. They had a whole box of stuff. Freebies, just take it. We're throwing it away. Don't have to tell me twice. But that does not seem to be the case here. Don't know what's going on with that. I am going to rip up a bunch of this yellow, and I'm going to stamp. I'm going to use that as a background. I'm going to stamp. What color should I stamp? Let's stamp a new color. That's enough stamping. So Vicki, you're in Colorado Springs. Grandma duty. That's funny. You're on grandma duty. Everybody likes grandma duty. Well, not everyone, but most people like grandma duty. So, my hands are sticky. So much gluing. Wow, you drove all the way from Colorado to Virginia? Guess I kind of do that too, so shouldn't be shocked. I have a new page. Get a new page. What do you do with that book page I had? I'm covering up that words right there. Don't like that very much. Don't need to know how much this chair is. So I'm just going to cover it up. I'm not liking my images for this book. I don't know why. Just not liking it. Kind of like that there. That covers up all those words. So I might as well just put it there. You drove from Virginia to Texas and then to Colorado? Oh, are you leaving, Helen? Thanks, Helen, for being here, having some fun. Bye, Helen. So, Vicki drove from Virginia to Texas and then to Colorado. That is just a little bit of a trip. A little bit. Just a bit. That's quite a long way to go, isn't it? I am going to stamp my elephant. If I can find the elephant. Where's the elephant? Here's the elephant. I like the elephant. Actually, we probably don't need to stamp him on another piece of paper. We can just stamp him on her forehead. Yeah, she's got elephant on her face. It's kind of like having egg on your face, right? Well, not really, huh? Let that dry before I turn the page. Bye, Dee Dee. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being here, and thanks for surprising me and thinking about me. It was really nice of you. So you're in Colorado, Vicki, without your husband? It's still not dry. Still not dry. Well, we're doing about 2 hours. These lights are making me really hot. So I am going to think about doing something else. You feel like a long-distance truck driver. That's a long way to go. Virginia to Texas to Colorado. That's a long, long, long way. How many times have you done that? Wow. You're downloading Twitter? Ugh. I don't like downloading. Wow. So I've done a couple pages in here. So, do we have any more questions? Suggestions? Things we should be doing? Kind of like her right there. I have to cut her down though. You like this book, Dixie? You know, it's definitely an improvement from what I brought home. I don't know if you heard the story of the shocking book that I bought. Very shocking. Once. You've driven that way once. That hours and hours of driving. Wow. So without Twitter, you'd be lost, Eileen? I guess I better learn how to use Twitter, huh? I am. So I can get it on my computer and do everything on the computer? I don't know if I can figure it out. Hi, Dida. I've been on for 2 hours. I wouldn't survive without Twitter. I guess I just need to learn how to use it. Because I just don't. I never use it. I'm getting better, but still, I don't know how to. My usual stream time is Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have been coming on another time during the week, just because I enjoy your company, all you guys. And I have people that like to watch me do things so they don't have to ask me questions, some new people to crafting. They find it easier to watch me glue rather than trying to show or trying to tell them how I do something. They like just to see it done. It's easier for some people just to see it. Follow you and I'll get it. I don't know if it's that easy for me. Make sure I tweet when I come on and put the link to the show. Okay. You're pooped. Pooped. Vicky's pooped. And I can do that on the computer. All right. Something to figure out this weekend. Something to figure out. I will see. I don't know. Everybody said I would love Facebook, and there's so much drama on Facebook, and I'm trying not to get involved in all the mostly family drama. Everybody's got their drama queens in their families. I've got two. And then there's those people that post about every little thing, what they're eating and what they're watching, and it just drives you crazy. You don't like Facebook either. Yeah, it's so much drama. So I don't follow that many people on Twitter. I follow Dee Dee, Barb Owen, I try to hide with those people. I try to, but I have a hard time I have too many of those people, trying to get around knowing what really is going on in their lives. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have, but every time I turn around, somebody else is posting all kinds of weird stuff. And then they yell, you didn't look at my post? Or they yell at me because I don't post very much. It's too much drama for me. Too much drama. She had no idea that you hid a close friend. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. My family usually figures out when I'm hiding them, though, because they don't tag me. They kind of test me, I think, seeing if I'm paying attention, which I usually am not. Well, I should get off and practice my twittering. Figure out how to put links on the thing. Computers, it's not easy for me. I'm not a computer person. I can crash computers real well. Done that a few times. I'm trying to figure out how to do something, and I think computers mess with me too. I'll be doing something at work, and then it won't work for me, and the next person comes by and does the exact same thing, and it will work for them. So I think computers have it out for me. I really do. Thanks, Eileen. So I will be working some more in this book, probably on my own, in front of the TV, now that it's working. Thanks, Dixie. Thanks, everyone, for coming by and doing some chatting and having some fun. I don't have anything else, and these lights are making me really hot. I can't believe how hot it is all of a sudden. It went from cold to extremely hot. There was no in-between. Thanks, Janet. So I am going to say goodbye. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for watching. And I will practice my twittering. Don't be easy on me. I am trying to do the Twitter. I really am. It's just not as easy for me as it is for some people. So I need help. I do. I need a teenager, Vicki. Where can I rent a teenager? Oh, Dida, yeah, that's all right. Sorry we're all leaving. We've been here for over 2 hours, so people are getting tired of me. And I don't have a whole lot to say. I was just on just to play in a book. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.